Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard.
Alright, yo, it's your boy HipHopGamer. I just seen the demo of all demos. Alright? Word up. Spider-Man is different, and before we even talk about this and do an interview, I just want to make a statement. Everybody knows that competition makes for better games. Like, would you agree that competition makes for better games?
Well, of course, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm not the game developer, but I'm gonna just throw out an assumption there, assumption here. Batman is a great game. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Arkham City, Asylum, it's a great game. It's a great game, and a lot of people, were surprised to see a superhero game do so well. Let's just say we have another possible game of the year on your hands, and it's not Batman, Spider-Man. What they've done with this game and this engine, my boys at ROCKSTEADY, love y'all, but now you actually have that competition you've been waiting for. Yo, can you just tell them a little bit of the gameplay mechanics that they're going to experience in the game when they get this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, there are many different things actually, but the most core thing for us was that notion of being Spider-Man. I mean, this is not when you're in a combat system, you're actually not watching a fight, you're in the fight. When you're web swinging, you're not controlling some puppet web swinging in a city. You are yourself web swinging in a city. Like
Crazy.
Everything that we've built from we have like a very few odd element, for example, to give you that really immersive feeling. The way that we treat everything in a much more of a cinematic approach is kind of something that's totally awesome. Plus, we're giving you like a brand new feature called the Web Rush, which allow you to at any time, anywhere, boss battles in Manhattan, in indoor levels, you can use the Web Rush and immediately slow down time and be presented with a variety of options and just quickly select one, and the game engine actually automatically calculates what's between you and that final destination, and is generating like a super cool parkour style animation to get you there and really allow you to trigger like stunts that just Spider-Man can do. That's the thing about Spider-Man that he can do better than any superhero. It's his navigational abilities. He cannot move from point A to point B like a normal person. Like he will do like those incredible stunts and everything, and now you have those at your fingertips.
Yo, the reason why I'm acting the way I'm acting while he's talking, because you don't really know what I just saw. So
it was awesome.
It's so crazy. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the graphics and the procedural damage you're going to actually take on your suit. It's ridiculous. So you're going to see, and it's the exact same suit from the movie. So when you're going to see your suit start getting damaged, and I didn't get a chance to, play the game. It was demonstrated for me, but you're going to start feeling the sense that Spider-Man's getting hurt. So his animation is going to start to change to represent the damage that he's taking. That's the thing that blew me away. But the combat. Let me explain something to you. It'll be an honor for you to hold the belt as I explain the combat.
Okay, thank you very much.
In this game, first of all, there was 3 people. He's like a dude right here, here, and here. You kick all of them in the face, and you see everything in detail. Then, when you do it, you flip up, there's like a little Matrix part with the Spidey sense going off at the same time. It's insane. But another thing is the dialogue within the combat. It's like, as soon as you go away to hide, people like, oh, they be like, oh, you trying to hide? Where are you? We know you're here. It's just the whole overall energy in the game is not just, you're not playing the game, you're playing the experience. Yeah. It's that much more detail. Yeah. Now, that brings me to my next question. We got a chance to see a little bit of Rhino in this game.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining that there's a lot of bosses. Spider-Man has a lot of villains. Is there maybe 1 or 2 villains you could give away or let us know here on the HipHopGamer show? I would love to know maybe one more person that we're gonna encounter in this game.
Well, we are going to encounter Iguana as well.
Ooh,
We just
nice.
just it's right off the press. I mean, it's we're gonna introduce it as in a very unique setting that's really cool. And the great thing is that because our game is actually based off the is actually kind of a story that takes place after the events of the movie. We're able to inspire ourselves from that new all the new origin story that Spider-Man is going through in the movie. So we are basically retelling the origin story of all the villains. So Rhino, for example, he's now a fully biological character. He's actually a rhino mixed with human DNA, and you get to learn that exactly how that all happened at the beginning of the game. So that's kind of really cool. So all those villains have backstories, and that's the cool thing is that even though they are like well-known villains, actually you're in for something really fresh every time because you might know their story really well from the Marvel universe, but then it's brand new. It's a brand new universe this time around. So a lot of exciting stuff.
Now, here's another question I got for you, right? Now, this is something that I thought about because I know you guys are saying that the events takes place after the movie. Now, in Spider-Man 3, I believe, it was Spider-Man and Green Goblin, you know what I'm saying, versus Sandman and Venom and stuff like that in this part 3. So, will we ever see, especially with this new engine, will do it perfect. Trust me. Like, this new engine would take it to the next level. But it'd be dope if you had some sort of co-op where you got two superheroes going up against two super villains and just battling it out, tag team special moves. I could see all this happen. Do you guys feel that there's room for that in the future of Spider-Man games, or will we see some possible DLC, or is there anything now you can tell us?
There certainly is room for anything in future Spider-Man games. I mean, for me, like Spider-Man's the ultimate video game character. Like you can do whatever you want with Spider-Man. Like his abilities are just awesome. His webs, his navigational abilities, that's incredible. And there is a lot of extra content down the road. We've not announced anything just yet, but there's a lot of surprises for the fans.
All right, well, that would be a hell of a surprise for me to see, to be able to partner up with another superhero to take on the supervillains. The reason why I say that is because that's something that I always wanted in the game. And, you got, the Avengers, you got, X-Men and all these stuff. And you got your team of superheroes is cool. But with an engine like this, the cinematic feel that you see in movies, you can actually experience from a gameplay standpoint, and that's what we're missing. And you have the ability with this engine to bring it to us from that level. That's why I brought the question up. Now, the next thing I want to say is the actual suits. Is this the only suit in the game, or would there be other suits in the game that will give you no? He's smiling, son. He's smiling. All right, cool,
I can tell. I cannot tell. Unfortunately, we've not announced anything yet. But what I can tell you is that there's a wardrobe in Peter's apartment. So what could a wardrobe be for? I mean, I'm wondering.
Okay.
That's. But I cannot announce anything regarding.
All right, because I was already thinking of special, new abilities you could get upon unlocking a new suit or something like that. I think that would be insane.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. So now the next thing I want to talk about is just the engine itself and stuff like that. When you guys was developing this game and coming off the other Spider-Man games, this engine. Tell me the truth if you can. Tell me the truth if you can. I'm trying to get some juicy stuff right now. So you guys stay tuned. Was this engine built with only Spider-Man in mind?
Well, it's our technology that we've been doing games for a few years now with.
Okay.
But large parts of that technology had to be completely rewritten actually just for the Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
So the way that, for example, we're doing all the free roaming in Manhattan and the incredible speed at which you can navigate Manhattan, especially with the new web rush ability. I mean, we had to rewrite large parts of our technology, and this is the same engine that powered the last Spider-Man games.
Okay.
So there was already a lot of Spider-Man DNA in our technology,
understand.
and we since we rethought a lot of different aspects from web swinging to combat to how the camera works, we had to rewrite very large parts of our technology with only Spider-Man in mind.
Okay, all right, no problem. Just because the engine's so amazing that I could see this becoming something that other companies probably would want to license. That's how great you guys are representing this title.
Thank you.
I think it's phenomenal. Now, the next thing I want to say is this. I got the Vita in my pocket, man. Word up. And Spider-Man, I live in Queens right now, from Brooklyn, though, you know what I'm saying? But I live in Queens right now. But, I go to Manhattan a lot. It'd be nice if I could take Spider-Man with me, you know what I'm saying, to Manhattan. Have you guys had a chance to experience the Vita from a development standpoint? And if so, maybe later on down the road, do you guys got any, visions to see Spider-Man or any other game from your studio on the Vita? What's up?
Well, we've played a bit with the Vita, and we cannot say anything about the Vita, unfortunately, at this point.
Okay, all right, cool, no problem. I'm trying.
Good try.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Now, the next thing I want to say is, I know you said, Peter Parker, has his apartment, stuff like that. Is there anything in the game, considering that the story is more creative, you know what I'm saying, in terms of on the development team's part, is there anything about Peter Parker that we will get a chance to experience from a gameplay standpoint, or will it only just be apartment things?
There's one scene in the game that is actually that you when you are Peter Parker.
Really?
There's just that one scene. Other than that, we really are focusing on the main character ability like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay. Now you was talking about the evolution. Like when you was doing the demo, you was talking about how the weapons were like, your web sling and everything were upgraded and stuff like that. Is there a few things you could like let us know on how the upgrades would happen, like what like that RPG effect? How does it grow? What's going to be different in the game upon playing it?
Yeah. Well, we since we've taken that much more grounded approach to Spider-Man, we really wanted to have our upgrade system like kind of make sense. We basically have two way to upgrade your character. The first one is through experience and getting level, similar to in an RPG, for example, where you will perform side mission, you will like beat up bad guys, and it will like you'll gain experience. It's kind of tap into what they do in the movie, where while he's learning how to be Spider-Man and everything, so he's learning new moves and stuff like this. So this experience will allow you to like unlock new moves for Spider-Man.
Okay.
But things like with your mechanical web shooters, that would make no sense if just because you got experience you would like magically have different web shooters, right? What we have is that we basically have what we call tech pieces that you have to find. There's very different ways to get them, and when you reach a certain numbers, then you're able to work yourself a new web shooters or improve your existing web shooters.
Okay, cool. So I'm about to wrap it up because I know you got another demo you got to show. Yeah, so I'm about to wrap it up right now. So I just want to say two things. One, will there be a demo? And second, could you ever see yourselves as a studio on what you've done? Could you ever see yourselves, working with a company like ROCKSTEADY, since you guys got the top 2 superhero games on the market? Well, this one's coming to the market.
Well, we have first on the demo. Unfortunately, we've not revealed any demo plan at this time, so I cannot talk about it.
Okay.
And as for ROCKSTEADY, I like to think of ourselves as kind of like each working in a superhero field. I mean, I certainly don't see ourselves working with ROCKSTEADY. I mean, we're with two different publishers, but I like to think that we're gonna play with each other ideas and have some fun. Like we're working on 2 really cool superheroes, so that's kind of fun. And I'm certainly gonna continue playing their games. So
no doubt, that's love right there. That's respect. One love and God bless, man. It's been more than an honor and a pleasure, man. The Amazing Spider-Man coming soon. When can we expect it?
It's June 26th, actually, and just a week before the movie on July 3rd.
All right, cool. One love, and we out.